Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The throw, it's Hart. Off target and incomplete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the mark, which getting 4th down and inches.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
4th down, he's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And they'll use the ground game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to this receiver downfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And the offense trots back out on the field again. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Hart. He makes the grab. And the Blue Hens pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the pass is incomplete. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. QB tries it again here on second and 10. And this time it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, what a move. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
On the move now. The pass is intercepted.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Got the first down and still motoring. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hart. Makes the grab. It's Allen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Crucial third down play coming up. To the air, it's Sayin. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Headed for the end zone. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Bringing it out, it's Lewis. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. of this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Blue Hens hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Dropping back, it's Hart. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They look to throw it here on second down. He finds his man. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. And the Blue Hens with first and 10 here.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
So the misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 32. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Pass rush gets home.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget a still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Oh, he makes the catch!
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
But got to be thinking about a touchdown here. I know it's fourth down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
No, kick it away here. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, they trap him for a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking to throw here. With the catch, it's Allen. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield with the left. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
They'll run it from the gun. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Blue Hens will kick this deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. To throw, it's Hart. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Grab down the middle. It's Perry. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to
swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And he drops back in the gun. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Scanning the field. It's Hart. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Only goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got room to run. Gets the first and still running. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Jones.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Catch made in space. Look out. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. comes out to start this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the Blue Hens hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Shotgun formation here on third down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for second down and very short now. He'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 13.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Play action here on first down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They finish off the scoring drive. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Dropping back. It's Hart. Looking deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And this one is caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Buckeyes are in the red zone.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. They continue to roll up the score.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. Continues to fight for yards. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Hart. On the move now. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this third period. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a man. Going for his running back. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And the Blue Hens will line up on 1st and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out.
Breaks into the clear. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
The Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. leaning on the run game here late. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Defense is coming after him. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
That's reeled in. It's Allen. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Blue Hens come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he released it. Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds his man. It's Perry. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to throw it again. Short connection to the tight end here.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good. Looks Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Leaning on the run game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.